1921, the world changed. The world changed in the restaurant industry. In 1921 is the year that the restaurant industry credits with the invention of the fast food restaurant. 1921. The automobile had been invented not too long before that, and families were starting to go out to eat. And I know you all know the company that's obviously a household name and that has still in business today, of course, that invented the fast food restaurant. Just hold your thoughts for a second. So what happened was the families were getting in automobiles and they were able to go out to eat a lot more easier because they could now drive to the fast food restaurant. So let's Biznify the concept of the fast food restaurant, particularly the marketing of which, so that every business in the room, no matter what business you're in, can take something away from the concept of the fast food restaurant. 1921, the restaurant came up with the idea, let's take a burger that's been around for a while, let's make it faster, let's make it consistent so that every single order is exactly the same way. Because we're doing that, because of efficiency, we're going to make it cheaper, and of course, that way families can afford it. The whole family can come out. Because we're doing it faster and we're not having to wait to give our order and wait for the cook, we can now go out on a weeknight and still be home. We can have our dinner and still make it home. And of course, we all know the company that invented the fast food restaurant in 1921. Let's say it together. So in 1921, the fast food restaurant was invented by White Castle. I heard a couple of you say McDonald's, but it was White Castle. White Castle. Yeah, in 1921, White Castle came up with the idea of inventing the fast food restaurant, not McDonald's, but so many of us were thinking McDonald's. Maybe that's because of marketing. Maybe it's because McDonald's has spent hundreds of billion dollars a year, certainly in the recent years, to market their product. I guess the reason that we think about McDonald's is because in 1947, the drive-through window was invented. And in 1947, the drive-through window is very same as it is today. You go up to a microphone, there's an outdoor menu, you give your order, drive around the corner, hand them your money, they hand you your food, you can go to the park or home or sit in your car and eat your restaurant and eat your meal from the restaurant. And in 1947, of course, the drive-through window was invented by, oh, you're a little hesitant this time, because you know I got you on the first one. Yes, in 1947, of course, the drive-through window was invented by Red's Giant Hamburg. Of course, none of us ever heard of Red's Giant Hamburg. They're not in business today because they didn't market. So marketing applies to you. So what lessons can we take from what we've seen in this industry, no matter what industry we're in? It's about first to market. The prime mover of marketing is first to market. So we all wish that we had the deep pockets and the big wallets and the huge advertising bill. And that's nice, that helps. We all wish that we could social media the heck out of this thing and be on there all the time, but we maybe don't have the time. That helps. We wish we had the best product. We invented the new thing that we could market, and that helps. We wish we had some great customer service and great engagement experience, and that helps. We wish we had a great marketing slogan, and that helps. But the most important thing out of all of this is first to market. And you don't have to invent something new. You don't have to invent something different. You have to be the first in your region, in the Melbourne region, to say it when no one else is saying it. And sometimes it's just a very common thing that all of your competitors do too. But by virtue of you saying it, that you do it, and you saying it consistently, the consumer starts to believe that your competitors don't. So let's use an example. So let's say we talked about it's time to go out and dine out. It's beautiful weather, the tourists are joining us. Let's talk about the restaurant industry. We've been talking about them. Julie led with that. So let's say that you have a new special and you're gonna continue. You're gonna advertise the heck out of the special. You're gonna say, if you dine in with us for 5 times, for the rest of time, for the history of your life, you will have free, unlimited Reese's peanut butter cups and M&M peanuts for life. For life. Now the customers will flow through your door. I don't know if Kim Agee will, but she said she likes the M&M peanut. I'll be there for the Reese's peanut butter cups. The customers will flow through your door. And if you say that consistently, if you say it on your sandwich boards, if you say it on your marquee, in your radio advertisements, on your social media, in the newspaper, you say it everywhere, you're first to market. Well, having listened to this, those of you in the healthcare industry, the doctors in the audience, the medical screeners, the healthcare providers, hearing that this restaurant out there is advertising free candy, unlimited, all you can eat for life, what you might think to yourself is, hey, I got a great first to market. What we're going to say is all of our patients, when you walk in the door, we're going to give you a free body mass index screening. We'll tell you what your BMI is and if it's going up or if it's going down. Likely going up because you're eating too much candy, right? And those of you that are in the fitness, that are personal trainers, that are in the gym industry, you're hearing all this going on, and what do you say is, you say something that all of your competitors probably do anyway. You say, if you come and start a program with us, we will give you a free workout program of exercises that work for you so that you can get rid of all the fat that you learned about in your BMI because you're eating too much candy. And of course, the financial planners and the accountants out there, you're going to tell us how to pay for all of this. So first to market. Right? What is your first to market? A great slogan will do it. A great invention will do it. Deep pockets will do it. But you need to be first to market with a succinct and careful message. So it's not just about selling the bread. It's about saying to the customers, we'll sell you the bread, but before we deliver it, we'll slice it for you. So that's how you Biznify marketing.